Hey there, Nick with Running Made Simple. I chose this subject to be the first training-based video because I feel like this is the single best bang for your buck thing you can do to improve your running. Today we are talking about strides. If anyone tells me they're looking to improve their running, the first thing I'm going to ask is, are you doing strides? You might have heard of them before. You might have heard them called pickups, striders. A lot of people just think they're a 30-second sprint. But the most important thing about strides is they are not sprints. They are accelerations. You might be accelerating to just a little bit faster than your jog. You might be accelerating to like 5K pace, mile pace, maybe even like your top end sprint speed. But whatever it is, you accelerate up to it fairly quickly, you hold that speed for a few steps, and then you coast back down to your jog. The idea is to get your legs moving fast, but done in a way that you're not going to be sore the next day. So strides do a few things. First, you get to do speed work without doing speed work. Getting more comfortable moving fast and relaxed will improve your running economy or how efficiently you run at a particular pace. Becoming more comfortable and efficient at fast paces will have a trickle-down effect to every pace. Gradually you'll see improvements with the combination of aerobic development from easy runs and your running economy from strides. One day you'll just be out on an easy run, you'll look down at your watch and damn, I'm going fast and I'm not working that hard. But they do even more. When you get into that sprint stride, you're at the maximum range of motion for running. So that's your mobility work. It improves your coordination, your proprioception, and last but not least, like, it gives you a little bit of injury protection too. Like, sprinting, like if you're doing actual sprints, that's almost too much. You're probably loading too much if you're not used to doing them. But strides, they're a little bit easier, but they're enough to generate force on the bone and tendon, and it's sufficient enough for them to maintain their structure. So how do we do strides? Once again, strides are not sprints, so do not start at a max effort like you're in the starting blocks for a 100-meter sprint. Basically, you just start from a jog and fairly quickly you accelerate. Try and focus on good form, being relaxed. Just pick up the pace fairly quickly to whatever speed you're accelerating to. Once you hit the desired top speed, take a few steps at that speed and coast back down to your jog. The top speed is going to be up to you. It depends how long you've been doing them, how you're feeling that day. It's just about getting your legs moving faster than you otherwise would. Take it easy starting out. Focus on being relaxed and good form. You can go faster later as you get more used to them. And then there's a big overlooked benefit of the strides that I feel needs mentioning. After you hit that top speed, don't just flop around and like you just finished a 100-meter sprint. Stop putting force into the ground, but coast with that fast stride. Just let your legs carry you, kind of like you just put it in neutral and you're just coasting along, and you slowly get back down to your jog. And just again, stay relaxed, focused on good form, and that deceleration phase is where you're really going to get the benefits and efficiency in a running economy. So a lot of people say you should do strides just after an easy run, but if you're like me, your time is limited. And doing all the extra stuff that comes with running, sometimes like it can be overwhelming. So this is an easy thing. Just do it during your run. Another benefit of doing it during your run is you're going to get your heart rate up a little bit. You're going to be breathing hard, so you also get to focus after the stride. Jogging, relax, taking some deep breaths, controlled breaths, and get your heart rate back down. And that is another good skill to have. If you overdo it, don't be afraid to walk a little bit while you catch your breath. Try and do 3 or 4 strides on each of your easy runs starting out. You can increase that as you get more experience doing them. They're also good to do as part of a warm-up routine for a workout. If it's not a super fast workout like a tempo run, it can be good to do a few on your cool down. And obviously they should be part of a warm-up routine for a race. So starting out, you pretty much want to just stay on flat ground when you're doing them. As you progress, you can include some hill strides. Hills shouldn't be very steep because it's still primarily a speed drill, but doing them on an incline will improve the neuromuscular pathways, allowing for greater muscle recruitment, which is a lot of fancy words for saying hill work's good for you. Let's see, when I was coaching a 5K training group over the winter with one of my local running clubs, one of the runners was asked me a question jokingly, asked, "Hey, can we do strides on a downhill?" Didn't expect me to emphatically say yes. Doing strides on downhill is a great way to increase the leg speed. With that said, do not jump into downhill strides immediately. You're going to have greater force on your legs, and your legs are just going to be moving faster, so you can fall flat on your face, and you don't want to do that. But they are a great way to increase your leg speed, but only do it after you've been doing flat strides and hill strides for a while and you're used to doing strides. So they are not a magic bullet that's going to make you faster overnight. Unfortunately, that does not exist yet. But you can be a very decent runner with just zone 2 running in strides. And no matter what level of runner you are, you will see improvements adding strides into your training. Just remember, strides are fast, not hard. Let me know in the comments if you're doing strides already, how they are working out for you. Let me know if I left anything out. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.